Talking right now with the infamous Swingin Johnson, who's going to cover a couple of NFL games left. Swingin, thanks for being with here this week once again.
Hey, Loshak. What's the difference between a G-spot and a golf ball?
The golf ball is like what they use in golf tournaments, and the G-spot is the spongy part of a woman's vagina where you push it and she has an orgasm.
That is an excellent answer, but the real answer is a guy will actually search for a golf ball.
Oh, okay. Did you write that one yourself? No. Did you?
So what's happening, pal?
Did you write that one yourself?
No, I actually looked that up. I can't take credit for that awful riddle.
All right. Well, maybe we'll cut that. Maybe we'll leave that in. All right. We'll see.
Right, well.
At any rate, getting down to football. I'm doing good. Can we talk about Bills and Niners?
You know, I'm looking at this game, and I'm thinking to myself, seriously, Loshak, can you imagine anyone, looking at this game and saying to themselves, oh, geez, this is a nice spot for the Bills. I mean, I just really love the way they looked last week at home when they fought the Patriots tooth and nail, only to get edged 52-28, and especially how they rallied, allowing only 45 second-half points because, it just could have been so much worse,
Yeah.
And then you're looking at the Niners and you're saying, oh, and now they're in the perfect spot here because the team they're playing, the 49ers, they looked a little lethargic last week when they traveled to the Meadowlands and were lucky, I say, to come away with a 34-0 win. Any other team would have put up 50 points against the Jets. And, Loshak, if you look at the schedules of these two teams, sure, San Francisco 3-1, but really who have they beaten? The Jets, the Lions, and the Packers. What are you kidding me? Big freaking deal. Now you get the Bills. They've beaten the real iron of the league and the Kansas City Chiefs and the Cleveland Browns, the same Browns who were a playoff contender as recently as 2002. So, the choice is clear.
Yeah. Are you on something, Swingin?
I'm high on you, baby. I'm telling you what, I just cannot see in any way, shape, or form. Look, if you want to take a pass on the game, I get it. But, I mean, can anyone really get down on the Bills in this spot? Loshak, what do you think?
I think so.
Tell me.
The thing is this: the Niners, they're a great team, obviously, but they're not quite built for a blowout. Last week was a little bit different. They were really steaming, coming off their loss to the Jets. I knew that was going to be a good spot for the Niners, and I did bet it. But in general, they like to play efficient ball control football, which, makes them win a lot of games, and yes, does make them dominant to a certain extent, but it also doesn't lend itself to easy double-digit wins. And the Bills, they've got a much maligned defense, which is supposed to be much better, and they're kind of, pissed off and, not happy about the way they've let their expectations down. So I'm thinking that, the Bills might fight tough here, and, C.J. Spiller's back. He's off of an injury, but he's back. And I'm thinking that, again, on the other hand, though, traveling from East Coast to West Coast is very, very tough. But if I had to take bets in this game, which I probably will not, I'll probably lay off, I would lean towards the Bills plus 10 and maybe a shot with the under 44.5.
Well, you know what? You're a very brave man because I just, that you make a good point about that much maligned Bills defense, and maligned with good reason. I mean, they went out and they got Mario Williams, the prize free agent, who's basically he's basically been invisible, and also they got Anderson from the Patriots, who again is really more of a third down guy, but he had a really good year last year, so now they're making him an integral part of that defensive front. I don't know, man. If you're asking me, I think I understand what you're saying about the San Francisco and the fact that they're not a prolific offense, but certainly laying 10. Yeah, call me Joe Q Public, but I'm going to be laying the 10 all day long with Frisco.
All right, yeah, let's agree to disagree. Your official lean is the Niners, my official lean is the Bills, but I think we're both agreeing that neither